vulnerable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Yes, I would like to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Jeet Singh Sir, Head of Commerce Department, Government Degree College, Sambal, Uttar Pradesh, who joined with us in online. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Now, should I start, man?
Yes, sir. Sir, voice audible.
Okay, man.
So,
So, first of all, I would like to thank the principal of this college, Dr. I. Sarumathi, ma'am, and the organizing secretary, Dr. A. Senthamil Selvi, and all the organizing members and the teachers and my dear students. I hope I am visible and you are hearing my sound. Are you hearing me? Good afternoon, everyone. Whether I am audible, please let me know. Can anybody tell me I am audible to all of you?
yes, sir. Audible,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you, man. So today I am thankful to each and everyone who have invited me here, and it's my pleasure to be here today to discuss a very important topic that is both important, urgent, and inspiring, as how artificial intelligence is helping us build a more sustainable future, because sustainability has now become a very important thing. And I would like to share my screen. Just a second. Please let me know my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So it's my pleasure to be here today to discuss this very important topic, the role of artificial intelligence in environmental sustainability. So we have artificial intelligence is now helping us to build a more sustainable future. And we know that the world faces climate change, biodiversity loss, resource depletion, and pollution. So we need solutions that are smarter, faster, and more scalable than ever before. So artificial intelligence is emerging as one of the most powerful tools in this effort. As you know, artificial intelligence is coming up now, it is happening, and whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter. But AI is here, AI is present everywhere now. So if you become AI enabled, you become more productive, more valuable, more relevant. And if you do not embrace artificial intelligence, you will be outdated. So students are sitting here. I'm glad to see all of you here, the beautiful faces. So these, I humbly request each and every student here, you should learn artificial intelligence, learn computers, learn various technologies or IT enabled services. Because if you will not going to embrace AI, it will outdated you and you will not be employable. Because lots of research shows that कि our students are getting degrees but they are not employable, and that is very very important here कि we should embrace new technology, we should accept new technology, and we are not just the consumers of technology, we are not utilizing the technology. India has a great potential, India has great minds, so we are now the creators, the problem solvers and global innovators and contributors. So artificial intelligence is happening whether you like it or not. It's up to you, but you have to accept it. Then only you can do anything in your life. So our topic, the role of AI in environmental sustainability. Environment is very, very important for our survival, and we have to develop, or we can say we should have a sustainable development in our country, in our world. So the vision here is the artificial intelligence as a force multiplier for the UN Sustainable Development Goals. When we talk of sustainability, we come across sustainable development goals, and you can see that we are in a critical decade here. This is the situation where in this climate change, AI offers the speed. With the help of AI, we can find out the climate problems and which human beings cannot do manually. So with the help of AI, we can come across certain things, certain data, which will going to help us for our survival. So AI is just not a tool for efficiency. It is essential infrastructure for planetary survival. Means the question is of our survival. When climate will not be in our favor, we will not be able to survive. So with the help of artificial intelligence, we will be able to survive because we know what we have to do. But we need some instruments, we need some technology, and this artificial intelligence is going to help us a lot. So when we come across sustainable development, we come across 17 sustainable development goals. All of you might be knowing that the United Nations member states, they have adopted in the year 2015 as a part of 2030 agenda for sustainable development. They have developed 17 sustainable goals, which will designed in such a way so that they can end the poverty, they can protect our planet, and ensure peace and prosperity for all by 2030. So let's see what are these 17 sustainable development goals. You can see on this screen. If you're not able to hear me or you will not be able to see my PPT, then you will please inform me. So these are the sustainable development goals which are developed by United Nations. You can see the first one is no poverty. We should try to remove poverty. Zero hunger. Each and every person on this earth should get food to live. Good health is our requirement, good health and well-being. Then fourth, quality education, as you are getting good quality education in this college. So quality education is very, very important. Gender equality, no partiality, clean water and sanitation, then affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure that is required for development purpose, then reduced inequalities. Inequalities we have to reduce in each and every sphere of our life. Then sustainable cities and communities, then responsible consumption and production. And the 13th one is climate action, which we are talking today. Life, next is life below water and then life on land, because there are various species, fishes are there, whales, and lot of sea animals are there. They are live below water. Then life on land, then peace, justice, and strong institutions and partnerships for the goals. These are the 17 sustainable goals. But if we divide them into three categories, one is economy, one is society, and third is environment, which we are talking today. That is our today's topic, environment. So if we can divide them into three categories, economy, society, and environment. So we can divide these 17 goals in three categories. Then you can see here, in case which we are talking today, the environment, clean water and sanitation. It is our right to get a clean water. As we are aware that 75% of our earth, it has a water. 75% of its area occupied by water. But we are lacking clean water to drink. So clean water and sanitation is very important. Climate action, life below water, and life on earth, on land. So these 4 points are very, very essential out of 17 points which are related to environment. Other points are also equally important, but our today's topic is related to environment. So I am focusing on these 4 points: clean water, sanitation, climate action, life on earth, life below water, life on land. So coming on to the 4 pillars of AI sustainability, means with the help of AI we can be sustainable, we can have sustainable development, we can have sustainable environment. So these are the 4 pillars which I have identified from the various research literature. First is the climate modeling. Now with the help of AI, our scientists, now they can forecast the extreme weather, when cyclone will come, when hurricanes will come, when thunderstorm will come, when rain will come. Now, with the help of AI tools, our scientists can easily forecast these things. Then, second is resource optimization. We have to manage energy. Water is scarce, means though we have 75% of our earth is covered by water, but we lack drinking water, clean water. So we have to manage that thing. Many persons die with hunger. We need food. And you are the students here. I have seen lot of places that we waste food. So we should avoid wasting our food. We took food only that much. How much we can eat, we should take only that quantity of food. We should not waste food and water. That is, they are very, very essential for our life, for our survival. So without any waste, we have to manage our energy, we have to waste and manage our water, we have to manage our food. Then third is the biodiversity and conservation. We have to conserve our forests. We have to conserve our wildlife species. And with the help of computer vision, with the help of drones, you all might be aware of drones. So we can use computer vision to be the eyes in the wild. In the forest, we can, the forest rangers, the forest officers, they have put the lot of AI tools there to look into the forest. Then circular economy is required. There is a waste and we have to utilize that waste to develop some new resources. So automate the things in a way we can recover resources from waste. We have plastic, we have, newspapers, waste, plastic, we should not use plastics. So if we are using that, that should be recycled. So recycling is very, very important. Recycling of waste to get the resources, that is very, very essential. And these are the 4 pillars of artificial intelligence, its role in sustainability. So coming on to the first point, you can see, the dear students, you can see that my slide. This is the climate change mitigation. What artificial intelligence is now doing, it is strengthening our ability to understand and to respond to climate change. Previously, the cyclones came, the rain came, and we suffer a lot. Heavy deaths are there. But now, what is happening? We are generating lot of data and we are analyzing that data with the help of artificial intelligence tools, and which is not possible by traditional methods. So now we can predict the extreme weather conditions, when hurricane will come, when floods will come, when drought will come, when rains will come, so that government or communities or people, they can be prepared. They will be prepared for that and respond accordingly. Many times we see, now we read in the newspapers, we see on the television that after few days, 5 days or 4 days, the hurricane will come, cyclone will come. So we can tackle, we can handle those things. So better predictions are there. Better, when we have better predictions, we can have better planning. So there is a loss, but loss will be very, very less. Fewer lives, fewer resources only will be lost. Previously, we have huge toll, huge deaths, but now we have very few lives losses only. This is only because of artificial intelligence, and we can predict the future. We can predict these events so that we can avoid, or we can go to some other places. If there is a cyclone in a particular place, we can go to alternative places. Government helps us All the state governments, the district administration, they help us in shifting from one place to another. In this way, we can avoid losses. So you can see this is an example. I have given you this example, the AI models like NVIDIA Earth 2. Now this helps us कि you can get a forecast 0 to 6 hours before when something happens. And when there is a disaster, every second counts. Every, even seconds, minutes, they are very, very crucial, very, very important. So we can now simulate a hurricane before it even forms. We can predict when cyclone will come. So now we have moved from reacting to anticipating. Now we anticipate in future. We anticipate if the next day what will going to happen. So instead of reacting to that, now we anticipate and we take some corrective action. We avoid these things. We have some alternative measures also. So to avoid losses of life and resources. So this NVIDIA Earth 2, you can see the satellite images are there with the help of which we can identify when cyclone will come, hurricanes will come, rain will come, and in this way thunderstorms will come. So in this way we can anticipate and we can react then accordingly. Then warnings are there. We have Google's Flood Hub. This is a Google's Flood Hub AI tool which provides 7 days advanced warnings where flood will come in a particular place. They see with the satellite images where there are chances of high floods. You can see this map, the world map, and you can see the red dots, red places. Like here we are seeing Turkey, Spain, here in New Zealand, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia. You can see here. So in this way, we come across where floods will come. This is the Flood Hub app, or we can say Flood Hub artificial intelligence tools. They provide the satellite images to us. So these images will help us to identify where the flood will come, where there are chances of floods. So in this way, we can avoid the losses. We can move to some other places. We vacate that places where flood will come and we go at alternative places. In this way, we can avoid losses of life and losses of very important resources. So this is a flood hub example. You can see there are red spots and you can avoid losses. Then you can see many times you hear in on television or you read in the newspapers the fire broke out in forests and they destroy very important resources. The trees are very, very essential for our life. They give us oxygen and they are destroyed by fire. So now artificial intelligence tools are there. There is a Dryad networks, Aurora technology. They detect early stage smokes. If there is some smoke or there is some spark of fire or there is a heat enabled. So they identify and corrective actions can be taken immediately by the forest officers. So in this way, they can avoid fire in the forest. And when fire broke out, trees are lost, wild species, wildlife, wild animals, they lost their life. So there are AI technologies which help us to identify the early stage smoke or heat or is there any spark of fire. So they can mitigate this loss. They can avoid this loss because we are anticipating yes this thing will there are chances that this thing will happen, fire may broke out due to these problems. So the forest officers, the forest authorities, the administration, they look into that and they monitor it and they can avoid such losses. So these climate change wildfire detections, this is very, very important AI tool where we can avoid these type of fires. The next point is energy, revolutionizing energy and smart grids. As we are aware that electricity is a problem in our country. At many places, we do not get sufficient electricity. There are certain rural areas where we get very less energy, less electricity, 5 hours, 6 hours electricity only. In big cities, definitely we get good electricity, but there are places where we get very less energy, very less electricity. So we need to develop alternative renewable resources in which we can provide electricity to each and every household. So these are the alternative resources, the wind energy, the solar energy. Now government is promoting this solar energy. You can place these panels on the top of your houses, on the roof of your houses, and this will going to help you. If electricity is not coming, the solar energy will help you in bringing that electricity. So artificial intelligence is helping us in transforming how we manage this energy. There are smart grids powered by artificial intelligence, and they can balance electricity supply and demand. How much electricity is produced by these wind energy or solar energy, and what is the demand from the households. So they balance those things. They predict how much consumption patterns, and they reduce wastage. And many times these energies have some problems. In case of solar energy, the sun does not shine always. In the night, we do not have sun. In the rainy season, we do not have that much of sunshine. And many times wind does not blow. So these artificial grids, artificial intelligence helps us in grid balancing. They balance the demand and supply of this electricity. So grid balancing is very, very essential. In this way, we can have the energy management systems making millisecond decisions on when to draw from renewables, when to store excess in batteries. If we produce more electricity, we can store it in batteries. And with the help of artificial intelligence, we come to know when to release this stored power to various households and various business houses. So artificial intelligence helps us in energy management system. They balance the things, the demand and supply. They help us to store the excess, the surplus electricity, and they release it when it is required. So with the help of artificial intelligence, this grid balancing is very, very essential. Now you can see the buildings. You can see we have artificial intelligence enabled buildings because we face heating, we face problems of ventilation, we face problems of air conditioning. But with the help of artificial intelligence tools, the brain box, this is the brain box AI example I have given for you. They reduce the commercial building emissions by 20 to 40%. They keep the building cool in summers and they keep the building hot in winters. So in this way, the energy is saved and we can save at least 40 to 50% of our energy. So with this artificial intelligence helps us in maintaining the proper temperature of these buildings. Now in buildings we can have green plants all there. They help in cleaning the air. They help in maintaining the temperature. So artificial intelligence tools are there. They maintain the temperature of the big buildings, the huge buildings we have in India, in abroad. So these artificial intelligence tools helps in maintaining the temperature. They manage the temperature, the humidity, the air quality in these buildings. So with the help of artificial intelligence, we can manage all these things, the temperature, the humidity, so that we feel convenient, we feel comfortable while staying in these buildings. Then carbon accounting. Carbon emissions are there, methane emissions are there. We know we have to plant trees to get oxygen, and what we give to them, we give carbon dioxide. The vehicles, the pollution from vehicles. So there is a need of some AI tool that help us to find out the carbon accounting, how much carbon is emission is there. So we have three types of scopes, one, two, three emissions. There are three types of, we call it a scope 1, scope 2 and scope 3 emissions, which we will see in the next slide. So artificial intelligence is not just a luxury, but Pers- Persephone, this is a generative AI tool. So it helps in accounting the carbon. It helps to get the data. They give us the data ki how much carbon is coming out from the vehicles, from factories, from everywhere. So there, in this way, we can reduce the carbon emissions. So I tell you these three, scope 1, scope 2 and scope 3. Scope 1 are the emissions, the pollution which our organization owns and controls. If we are, suppose if we are, I am running a vehicle, the carbon emissions are there. Smoke is coming out from the car. So that is the scope 1. I own that car and I am using that car and carbon is emitting. That is scope 1. Scope 2 are those that a company indirectly causes and results from where the energy is purchased. If I am using the electricity, but carbon is emitting when electricity is produced. So I am I am directly not involved in carbon emission. I am using electricity, but those who are producing that electricity, they are responsible for carbon emissions. And scope 3 covers those emissions which the company does not own, which companies or any organization is not directly involved. But if suppose we are purchasing something from suppliers, we are getting some raw material, and that raw material is produced through carbon emissions. So in that way, that is scope 3. So these are the three types of scope 1, 2, 3, which are in told us by the United Nations. They have framed these scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 emissions of carbon. And with the help of artificial intelligence, we can reduce these kind of things. We can reduce the carbon emissions for our survival, for our future generation survivals. Now coming on to this next topic, the agriculture. Agriculture is very, very essential. Agriculture, the majority of our population, they depend on agriculture. We have lots of population, large number of people staying in villages, living in villages, and they are involved in agricultural activities. So artificial intelligence is revolutionizing agriculture through what we call precision farming. We use drones, we use new technology machineries, we use sensors, we use satellite images to find out the soil health. We can detect crop diseases as well and determine exactly how much water or fertilizer is needed in a crop. So with the help of artificial intelligence, we can avoid wastage of fertilizers, of water, and labor is also saved. So the result is high. When we are using this artificial intelligence, then we can have a higher productivity and with lower environmental impact. So we can save water, we can save energy, we can save fertilizers. In this way, we can protect our ecosystem. So there are various sensors which we will study in the next slides, where we have to spray the chemicals. At what places we have to give the water to the plants. So with the help of this artificial intelligence, we can do that. This is the precision agriculture. Means we are concentrating on those places where these chemicals are required, where their pesticides are required, where water is required. You can see that this is the slide. Input optimization. These are the AI driven sensors are there. You can see the pictures. They definitely reduce water and fertilizer. Where the fertilizer is required, where water is required, only at that places this drone throw the water. They give the water, they provide the water only at places where it is required. So by analyzing real-time data on soil moisture, nutrient levels, whether these systems prevent excess chemical runoff. So in this way, resource efficiency is there. We spread the water, we spread the pesticides, we spread the fertilizers only at places where they are required. Means we are not throwing water, we are not providing water to each and every place, but precisely at that particular place where it is required, we provide these chemicals, these fertilizers, this water. So in this way, we can reduce, we can avoid wastages. So in agriculture, artificial intelligence is playing very important role. AI tools are very, very essential. But these facilities are available to the richer farmers or those who have large agricultural lands. For small farmers, they cannot avoid these things. Means they cannot afford these kind of things. But large farmers, those who have large acres of land, hectares of land, they can use these AI tools. You can see the a robotic harvesting. The apples are there, the tomatoes are there, and these robots are picking up these vegetables or these fruits. You can see in this picture. So they avoid food wastage. They identify whether this fruit is ripe or not. When it is ripe, they pick up it. They snatch it from that plant and they put it in the basket. So these are AI powered robots and they are increasingly used in agriculture to identify and pick up the ripe fruit, ripe vegetable with high precision. And in this way, the food wastage is less, ensuring crops are harvested at the peak of ripeness. If the vegetable or any fruit is unripe, this robot will not going to pick it up. So in this way, there are less damages and the labor shortage problem is also solved because these robots they work on a very high efficiency. The manual labor the manual labor will not be possible in this case. They take a lot of time, but these robots, the machineries, the AI enabled robots, they they do the things in a very high speed. So they minimize the damages and they pick up the fruits, the vegetables, only those fruits and vegetables which are ripe. So they avoid wastages. So this is the robotic harvesting. Then in food, in agriculture, there is a pest predictions. Many times we are not able to see the diseases in the plants. But with the help of computer, with the help of AI, we can predict where the disease or the insect is harming our plants. So computer vision identifies crop diseases early. And in this way, we can give them some remedy, we can provide them medicines or we can give them the pesticides. And instead of pesticiding the whole field and wasting the things or money, this is a precision agriculture where the disease is there, pesticide is applied only on those plants, only on those leaves. You can see in the picture where they are seeing diseases are there, they put the pesticide on only on those plants. So artificial intelligence help us in identifying the crop diseases and then AI again help us in applying those pesticides only at those places where they are required. So crop diseases are identified at early stage, often before they are visible to the human eye. So this technology help us in spot treatment, only infected plants rather than the blanket spraying. If we are spreading the or spraying the pesticide in the whole field and wasting our time and money, so instead this artificial intelligence tools help us which plant is affected by a disease and only that plant is pesticide or means pesticide is given sprayed only on those plants. In this way we can save money and time both. So this is the benefit of precision agriculture. We are focusing on the target. We are focusing only on those diseases which are creating problem for to the farmers. And we have the last point here, the conservation and biodiversity. Wildlife is very, very essential as the question of survival of human being is there. The same importance is given, we should give to wildlife species, wildlife, the wild animals. So Wild Book, this is the AI tool which identify individual animals from photos, from satellite images, and in this way we can track their population and their health, their problems. So AI is also playing a critical role in wildlife conservation. There are AI enabled cameras which can automatically identify animal species and track their populations. So Wildbook is an open source AI driven software platform. It is developed by WildMe that identifies individual animals from photos and they track their population, their health, their migration and their other behaviors. So wildlife is very, very important. So for that, AI tools are there where we can identify each and every animal, their problems, their health, their migrations, and their behavior. We can identify all these things with the help of artificial intelligence tools. Then carbon tracking, which previously I also told you, carbon emissions are there, methane emissions are there. The factories you can see, they are giving us this lot of smoke and they are badly affected and means our health is very, very badly affected by these pollution. So with the help of AI tools, we can measure and manage their carbon footprints more accurately. We can reduce this carbon emissions, the methane emissions with the help of artificial tools. We should use these things in such a way that this polluted smoke is coming, that should be reduced. And these are very, very essential for our survival, for our sustainability. Because if population increases, population is more, our health will definitely will be affected. So AI helps in carbon tracking and helps in emissions monitoring. Then another point here is reforestation at scale. We have to plant trees. Each and every year we plant trees in our college campuses, in nearby areas. But with the help of drones, with the help of AI enabled drones, we can sow seeds 100 times faster than human beings. The drone is spraying the seeds in the whole field and within few minutes, few hours, the whole field is sowed. Means the seeds are sown there and these are autonomous drones. They analyze the area where these seeds are to be sown and the reforestation. For this reforestation, these drones are very, very helpful. So with the help of drones, we can sow seeds at larger areas and this is not possible by human beings. So reforestation at a large scale can be done with the help of AI enabled these drones. Then anti-poaching. This is very, very essential in wildlife animals. These are acoustic sensors and AI detect the sound of chainsaws. They are illegal activities involved. The hunters are there, the taskaris. So these persons, the illegal persons, they enter into the into the forest and they kill the wild animals. So to avoid these things, their AI censored equipments are placed here, and you can see on trees they have put it there, and they can identify the illegal these illegal poaching, illegal activities. So these sensors, the chainsaws, the gunshots in the rainforest, and when they detect some illegal activity there, the forest officers they go there and they caught these hunters. So in this way, these AI tools are helping our wildlife resources. So these are the important things which we have discussed for our survival, for our sustainability, and these are the key data which I have prepared for you. You can read it there. key data with the help. This is the real problem which we are facing. Global impact and mitigation, net emission reduction. AI is helping us to reduce the carbon emissions, the greenhouse gases by 3.2 to 5.4 billion tons annually. By this is a target. We can reduce our carbon emissions, the greenhouse gases, to 5.4 billion tons annually by 2035. So with the help of AI, the net impact remains overwhelming positive. With the help of AI, we can reduce the greenhouse gases. Then economic value is there. AI driven grid optimization and boosting the economic value of renewable energy by 20%. We are using wind energy, we are using solar energy, and they are helping, the AI is helping that things means energy is managed properly. Now the energy is not wasted in a large scale as done previously. So AI is helping us in reducing the carbon footprints. They are helping us in managing the energy. In case of agriculture, I told you with the help of AI driven irrigation platforms, we can reduce water usage up to 30% in 2026 because we are spraying water only at places where it is required. So water is not wasted on a large scale. In this way, we can increase the crop yield as well. The fertilizers, the pesticides, they are not wasted. They are utilized at particular places only. This is the precision agriculture. Also, waste reduction is there. AI waste sorting facilities, Grey Parrot. This is a AI tool. Now they analyze over 32 billion waste items annually to recover materials that would otherwise reach landfills. Means there are a lot of wastes that go into the earth. Go into the water. So we try to, now we are having a sewer treatment plants. The waste water, the dirty water which is coming out from factories, from our household, they are treated before going into the rivers. So we have sewerage treatment plants. So the household water, the factory dirty water, now they are treated, and when it becomes pure, they go into the river. So in this way, we can clean our rivers as well. Then this I have told you the disaster resilience, flood warnings. I told you about the Google's flood hub, where they can identify 7 days in advance where there are chances of floods. So in this way, we can save thousands of lives in high risk zones. People are shifted from one place to another. If there is a flood in one particular area, they are shifted to another place. Then methane detection, I told you, the carbon emissions, the methane detection, the methane emissions. So AI help us in reducing this methane detection. We can identify, we can detect the methane where it will going to emit. So we can reduce it. So in this way, this artificial intelligence is helping us in a lot. But there are certain problems. There are certain challenges in using AI. As we know, AI saves the planet, but it also consumes massive resources. AI is not free. I'm telling you, AI, artificial intelligence tools are not free. They consume lot of resources. As you are aware about Jet, I have taken an example. All of you use Chat GPT to find out your answers or to find out your queries, but they consume 2.9 watt hours of electricity, nearly 10 times more than a standard Google search. So, to be honest, AI is a carbon hungry tool. Carbon hungry tool. While it helps us to save the planet, it also requires massive amounts of electricity and water to run data centers. You are aware the Google data centers, the Amazon data centers, they use, they consume billions of water. And these Google data centers, they are now placed inside the sea because they produce more heat and they need water to be cool. So Lot of energy, lot of electricity, lot of heat is required to use these AI tools. Image generations, as you know aware, as you see here, one chat GPT query uses 10 times the power of a Google search. So image generations, they also use carbon dioxide, water footprint, just I just told you, the Microsoft, the Google's water consumption rose by 76.6% between 2020 to 2024 to support their AI data centers. They need to be cooled, and millions of water is utilized or wasted for that purpose. E-waste is there. Now you are aware that e-vehicles are coming. The battery-driven vehicles are there. No petrol, no diesel, no CNG. But you are driving your car with batteries. And what will going to happen after 4 5 years when these batteries are outdated or when these batteries are lost their energy? What will going to happen? Then these are the wastages which each and every country had to handle those waste. And how AI will going to happen, will going to help, that is a future problem. We will see in few years how AI will going to help to solve this e-waste. So that is a problem. AI is good, but it requires lot of energy. So what are the, to conclude, I can say that we need to go for our goal for 2026 and beyond is not just AI, it is green AI, where we build more efficient algorithms that run on 100% renewable energy. We have to save the energy. This green AI, this prioritize energy efficient algorithm. So green AI should be there instead of a simple AI, because this AI uses lot of energy and we need green AI so that energy can be saved and managed properly. And second, to conclude, I can say that making AI tools, they should be accessible to each and every one, to the whole world and indigenous communities. This AI tool, they are not the property of the developed countries, but these AI tools should be available to each and every places, to each and every household, to each and every business organizations. So AI tools should be at at point of time we will see that AI tools are very cheap. Then each and everyone will be able to use these AI tools. And regarding the rules and regulations, aligning AI development with global environment standards means that whatever the environmental standards are there, AI development should be incorporated in those standards. And second, lastly, I can say that AI is providing us the data, artificial intelligence tools, they are helping us, but it is up to human beings how they will going to handle, how they will going to utilize these AI tools. So political will is required. The government, the central governments or the all countries, they have their own governments. So they should work on these kind of things. They should use these AI tools to protect our planet, and that is very essential for our survival. So, in conclusion, AI is not a silver bullet. It won't pass laws or change human behavior on its own, but it is the most powerful compass we have ever built. It shows us where the problems are and provides the tools, the solutions to fix them. The data is there, the technology is new here. Now we need the leadership to apply it. And who will going to become the leader? It depends, or it is a question for the future. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, all the students, the teachers, the faculty members.
Thank you, sir. Your wonderful technical section. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. If students have any problem, questions, they can ask.
Yes, sir. Questions கேக்குறாங்க.
I hope students are able to understand.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Your wonderful speech and AI information, I will equip ourselves, our students also, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
very much. Thank you.
Okay. I like to call upon S. Srimati from second first becomes here to deliver the vote of thanks. A very warm and pleasant note to everyone present here. I extend my sincere thanks to our respected chief guest, Dr. Jeet Singh sir, for sharing valuable time and sharing such insightful thoughts with us. Thank you, sir. Next, I extend my sincere thanks to all our students for their kind cooperation. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.